Welcome back to the Parasocial Podcast, episode 3, 4. We don't know the order of this one anymore. Where you don't have to be parasocial because we do all the work for you. This is not going to be a fun episode, but we are with some fun guys. I'm your bud Tevin, and I'm with the bros. Introduce yourself, bros.
Here, it's Cameron with a K. Don't forget it.
Yo, Eddie Philly on Mars, man.
He's in the abandoned houses.
Where the tape at, man?
That's what I was waiting for.
Pool stick?
That's the only fun piece of media we're going to cover today.
There actually is a lot of abandoned houses in Philly, man. So it makes sense.
What's going on in Philly, dog?
We should take a trip, bro. We should do a live, we should go to Kensington, right?
After that shootout,
we're not going to survive, bro. We're not going to survive.
Bro, we should go to Kensington, do a live podcast, bro.
We're about to get shot for a Philly cheesesteak, bro. Hell no, bro. $3.43? Fuck no.
Bro, I know you enjoyed that Arby's cheesesteak I took you to.
No. Oh, no. We got to talk about that real quick. I'm sorry, real quick. Dude, me and Philly did an IRL stream recently.
Twitch Philly
on
Mars.
We went to Arby's. Yeah, at Twitch Philly on Mars. Make sure to follow. And at Twitch Cameron WAK. We went to Arby's. We got this new Philly cheesesteak, and then we also got a roast beef sandwich.
And ironically, there was tape on the wall.
Yes. Caution tape.
Yeah.
Somebody might have blicked the place down before because of that Philly cheesesteak. But that Philly cheesesteak, I'm not going to lie,
was fire.
Bottom 3. No, not even bottom 3. Bottom 1, bro. Like, how do you mess up a Philly cheesesteak that bad?
It was tough.
But the roast beef sandwich, though, yo, the meat was gray. It was dull, and the sauce didn't make it any better. I thought the sauce would make it better.
Bro. No, the sauce didn't make it better, bro. Come on, bro.
When I tell you, I took the meat off and just started eating straight bread, bro. I was eating straight buns. It was bad. It was bad.
Tab, I gotta take you next time, bro.
I'm not going. Did you hear how he just described that shit? I'm not doing it. I used to work at an Arby's.
I diarrheaed after, bro.
You used to work at Arby's?
I used to work at Arby's.
No
yeah.
way.
I've told you this many times. Yes,
bro. And you know that place underrated, bro. You know it's underrated.
No,
bro.
I know for a fact.
You know they talked. You know, bro. Bro, come on, bro. The only thing that's bad at Arby's is the Reuben. That is the worst sandwich I've ever had in my life.
I will say that the roast beef is the only thing that's like. Listen, I don't want Arby's on my ass. I'm not even gonna say nothing. But just if you're gonna go,
stand on it, bro.
The roast beef sandwich. I don't need Arby's in the comments talking crazy because you know how them niggas get, bro. Like they move.
Stand on it, bro. Nah, Arby's is some.
Nah, they'll be like abandoned houses. Where the tape at? They'll pull up on me with the pool stick, and I'll be like, oh please, Arby's, no.
Let him take that.
They'll be like, we have the meats for you. No. So all the fun is about to get sucked out of the room because the topic of today, unfortunately, some news came out about Corey Kenshin. If you don't know who Corey Kenshin is, you've been living under a rock. But if you don't know, he is probably one of, if not the biggest creators on YouTube in general. Definitely the largest black content creator on YouTube. Very popular, very... well known for being a very positive role model for the community at large. He's been around since like literally YouTube's inception. He had some things come out recently on Twitter where his ex, I don't even know if it's like an ex, if they were like really together, someone that he was seeing, I believe her name was Ninja Panda, has been releasing things on TikTok talking about allegations of emotional abuse and manipulation, and it has been conflated into some possible sexual harassment and assault allegations. And now she cleared those up, but we do want to take a look at the initial things so we can break it down and explain like how we got here and what is actually happening. So if we pull up the first video, to my knowledge, and granted, this happened last night. This is within 12 hours, I believe.
Yeah, literally.
12, 15 hours of this happening. So all the information hasn't even come out yet. Corey has not made a statement. This is like in real time we're learning. So information is scattered. That's the very first thing I want to say. Misinformation is aplenty. We haven't gotten confirmations on anything. And the few things that we have confirmations on, we will try to put in here. So
yeah, don't shoot the messenger.
Yeah, literally, like we're just showing you what is being seen, and we're gonna have basic opinions on that. Beyond that, again, could be misinformation. So The first thing that came up was the videos. Someone posted about her TikToks talking about her struggles with Corey Kenshin.
The bacon avocado.
Yeah, the bacon avocado one.
Say it slowly, man.
So if you don't know, there's a trend on TikTok where they say bacon avocado and they say like a very hurtful thing that they've experienced or whatever. And this woman, Panda Ninja, I'm sorry, that's her name, spoke about how Corey Kenshin had hurt her really bad.
Dang, I thought you just...
Yeah, we'll play the clip and then we'll discuss what's going on.
Bacon avocado. I dated Corey Kenshin, and he hurt me really bad. And I'm not the only one.
Okay, so that's the first video. Now, that is very broad, like to say the least. People like the speculation after that is crazy, right? Because obviously she said she dated him. She has very like private moments with him, so we don't know what's going on. Then it gets followed up. There's more TikToks where she kind of discusses like places that they were at and like messages that were going down between them, and she kind of like opens up and lifts the veil about what the actual experience that she's having with them. So if you take a look at the messages that we've seen on Twitter,
and before we can even look at them too, I was gonna say, because I know kind of the timeline of this is happening. It happened very abrupt. I was watching Love Island, you feel me? And everyone was talking about the different messages that she was saying. That first one, I believe that is, to our knowledge, the first one, because there has been some deleted messages, I believe, and that came out. So then she came out with like, I think a 3-part series, okay? Because we're not going to show everything. There's a lot. She came out with a 3-part series where she was basically ranting and showing these screenshots specifically. Now, I believe these are from an Xbox. Like the Xbox.
2020, it's in 2018. We should mention that this happened in 2018.
Yes. So the messages are from 2018 and on the Xbox. I think some of them are from Discord, maybe too. But yeah, I mean, I guess should we just read through them or like?
Yeah, want me to start from the top?
I was gonna say it can't be me. I have the worst reading.
I'll start from the top. I got y'all. I'll start. Okay. So Panda Ninja XX says, okay, so what's up, Corey? You still seeing someone? Why do you ask? Because I'm trying to fuck your life up some more. What? That was a joke. Jeez, lol. I was just asking. Never heard you curse before. Upside down, smiling emoji. That's why it threw me off. Because I wanted you. Wanted me how? There's a little time skip here, but just bear with me. Like how I've had you. Like in a relationship type of way or something else. Like something else. That's kind of messed up. I wasn't a toy. I know that. I wasn't just about to message you after a year and ask you to be my GF. But I guess I was just a good fuck for you. When you said relationship... Bro.
You chuckled. You chuckled.
You're good. No. Yeah, we understand. Listen.
No, I didn't laugh. I'm sneezing. No.
It's just the way bro, this has nothing to do with the messages. It's
the way you're reading it. Yeah, the way you're reading it is like a bedtime story. It is.
I'm trying to read it. I'm trying to add some flavor. My bad. Okay. No. You're chilling. When you said relationship, I thought you meant I was just gonna ask you out. Nah, period. I mean, you were, but that's not all you were. Anyway, doesn't matter. You're with someone. That's how it felt at the time. Even if I wasn't, I wouldn't have let you again. And when I did that with you is something I just don't do with anyone. You wouldn't have let me fuck again, lol? No, I wouldn't. I'm glad. I'm the same. I don't fuck anyone. Double bummer. The difference between you and I, though, is that I don't do it with just anyone because I was sexually abused. I'm not saying that for you to feel bad or whatever, but for you to understand. I know, you told me that. I didn't know I got lumped into the category with the person that did that because I was being used for that. I guess that time when you told me how you felt was not real too.
So yeah, obviously there was other confirmation of proof of them being together. Like there was them in Times Square, it looked like, like not knowing if it's stamped or not, but obviously seems like there's maybe a little bit of intimate, connection here. And obviously he said keywords like fuck again, what I'm saying? So it seems like they had a intimate past before. And like we said, this is from 2018. It is currently 2025. So it seems like it's been a long time, and she's maybe held this with her. So obviously, when these screenshots came out, she posted these screenshots. She also gave commentary to them too on her TikTok. This blew Twitter up. Like, Twitter was going crazy. I got a text even from Tevin. Like I said, I was watching Love Island, and like people were joining the call that I was in. Like, all hell was breaking loose because, of course, Corey Kenshin, as we spoke about before, you know, he's always held on a high pedestal, whether that's his character or whether that's his content. He's just always held on a nice pedestal, a household name, and everyone was going crazy. So then one of the videos she also released was a video where Corey said a couple words, and, you know, they were maybe joking around, whatever the context was. She posted this video, and we can read the POV too before you even click the thing as well. So
POV, you didn't know this was one of the videos you'd look back on and realize he never cared. He just wanted to see how long you'd let him hurt you.
Did you watch me sleep? Did you watch me sleep?
Yeah, I actually did something to you while you were asleep too.
What?
I'm sorry. I just got this fetish that I do. You know,
What?
I didn't hurt you. You're good, right?
What'd you do, Corey?
Just don't worry about it.
Corey?
It's good.
Corey, what did you do?
Do nothing. Look, this came right in my face. I didn't do anything.
He did something, and I'm gonna find out.
You can pause the video. There ain't nothing else after this.
Yeah.
But that's when this moment here, when this was posted, is when shit really starts hitting the fan, because this is when the introduction of like possible sexual assault comes into play. I'll say, even before we get into it, that this is entirely lighthearted and like a private moment between people. Like, you can tell that there's like no ill intentions for that, but we'll talk about the greater like consequences and like the thought processes of this in general. But as it stands, when this dropped, everyone was in a frenzy. You know, they saw this, they saw what he said, they put it in quotations, and like it spread like wildfire. And then within, you know, the first 30 minutes to an hour, that was like the first thing that I saw, was people talking about this quote where he's like, I did something to you while you were asleep. And it was like, whoa, like we need to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, no, definitely. That was this, you know, obviously, like, there's always like people who maybe throw out like allegations at people, whatever, blah, blah. But yes, there were technical words in this that were used in that context. So yes, I was doing something to you while you're sleeping. Now, however, a lot of times, well, as you can see just from the context of the video, they were joking around. She was recording this, and it seemed like they were joking. And we'll get into later what the real context of this video was. But I want to talk about the POV, okay? Because this was released before she replied to everything. And the POV, you know, she was saying like he didn't care, or he never really cared. And he just, it was just, it really, to me, it seems like it was put out in a light to, like, what's the word? Just to put it, not put him down, but yeah, just to maybe harm his image. To me, that's what it looks like to me. You know what I'm saying? At least that's why she would put this out there. So again, that's why, like Tevin said, everybody was going crazy on Twitter. And yes, he used the words that sound insane. Like they're you know, these are kind of, you know, we were saying this is also kind of bad game, kind of like saying some crazy stuff, especially on camera, where it's like, yeah, I did something to you while you were asleep. You know, that sounds crazy. It sounds crazy. But again, that could be something that they have established they are comfortable with. Jokes like that they're comfortable with. It was also, what is this, 7 years ago? 2018? Yeah. I don't know when this specifically was, but like, you know, it seemingly looks like it was years ago, because that's when the messages were. So it's like, that's a different climate. That's just a bunch of context that just seems wild. But yes, on paper, on literally with actual proof of him saying that, it sounds crazy with no context, of course. Yeah. So then again, so now everyone went ahead and was asking her questions, because obviously we still have yet to hear from Corey. I mean, don't hear from Corey in general.
Right.
So it's like everyone was asking her because she was triggering these like boom, post. I think she posted around like 8 or something like that. She posted a bunch
She was
yesterday.
going rapid fire.
Yeah, so it was getting to the point everyone wanted answers. So which is crazy to me. One of the people we know, Alpha, he seemingly went ahead and did some journalism and went on TikTok Live where she was posting all this stuff too. He went on TikTok Live and actually got to talk to her firsthand, which is like I said, pretty crazy to me. That man got in his journalism bag, and we got some clips from that. And the first clip is talking about. I'm pretty sure maybe all of these are talking about specifically that clip that we saw of them in the hotel walking, talking about him the sleeping and everything. So you can click the first clip to watch again.
Obviously, you see me fucking laughing with him in the video. You can't be that dumb to think that
People are that dumb, though.
Well, unfortunately, then you guys are just a bunch of dumbasses.
Okay, pause it there.
I find that crazy.
Yeah.
Because
you can go ahead.
dude, because it's like she posted the video, right?
Well, first,
Yeah.
wait, hold on.
And-
First, the context of that clip is that she is saying that he did not sexually assault her. The claims that other people were making, taken from that video that we showed you before, of him saying he did something to her in her sleep, a lot of people jumped to the idea that she was sexually assaulted by him. She came on there originally to say that did not happen. So she was trying to clear the air, but then the tone that she used in that video is what Cam was talking about. So go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, okay, so she posted the video, right? And she says, or at least this video, that's what I'm talking about. She's talking about how he never cared and all this stuff, right? But it's a video of them joking. And then she comes out and says that they were just joking within that video. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, am I tripping?
Yeah, it's like, why would you post the video?
Yeah, it's
you know
like,
what
why
I'm
would
saying?
you post that? Like, it doesn't.
Yeah, like I was saying, the POV seems wild. Yeah, he never cared. He just wanted to hurt you, and then like you're
And
mad.
it's a video of y'all joking.
Yeah,
and
joking.
you're now coming out saying that you were joking with, or y'all were joking with each other. Yet the caption is kind of like, that's a bold caption. That's a very bold caption.
And then with the tone too, it's like we're a bunch of dumbasses. I forgot what specific. She said we're a bunch of dumbass people
for not understanding the context when
it was
you
poor context that was provided. Yeah.
Yes.
It was terrible context.
I didn't know, because like I said, like I thought it was crazy the tone of this of her saying that to us, when it's like again, I would love, because I don't know if we have the clip, but she specifically mentioned that she was just showing, just a memory and this, that, and the fourth. But like, that's just not a memory, man.
That's
like,
not a memory, especially with that caption.
With the caption, especially. Like, I get if she literally posted it with no caption, but she put a POV. She put a POV and everything. Like, I thought
he
that's
never
crazy.
cared. He's want to see how long you'd let him hurt you. And y'all were just joking. Oh yeah, we were just joking in that video. Like, I don't understand why people take it so serious. People are taking it so serious because of the caption that's connected to that video of y'all in quotes joking, which I believe they were joking and stuff like that. I believe that's what was happening, but it's just the caption. The caption is crazy. And that's what led a lot of people to assume that she was talking about, oh, Corey might have sexually assaulted her.
Yeah, there were a lot of mixed messages. Not mixed messages in terms of like what was being put out in terms of like evidence, but the way that she was phrasing certain contextual pieces, talking about like, her journey and healing in terms of like emotional abuse and the things that she felt she had been wronged for from Corey. But the way she presented the evidence looked a lot more damning in terms of like closer to physical, like more like the sexual assault stuff, or like it was a lot more than that. And then we dug a little bit deeper, what she provided for us is that, for one, she is a breast cancer survivor of an aggressive form of breast cancer, on top of the fact that she was previously sexually assaulted in the past. Now, she did reveal this. This is not me like trying to air out her business. This was something that she provided as context. And so what we were learning through the timeline that she was presenting is that she had gone through some pretty negative things as far as the last person that she'd seen before Corey in this moment. And it was very harmful. Obviously, like, going through something like that, it's always going to be some incredibly traumatic shit, on top of the fact that, she was a breast cancer survivor of like a really aggressive form. That is when you start to kind of piece together, at least like as we currently know it, the basic idea that she is somebody that was going through a lot of things and she wasn't particularly healed about the previous relationship. And when she was with Corey, she felt that he did not respect the things that she was going through. He was, you know, a little bit too sexually involved, and you know, when things ended with them and he was still trying to like hit her up, she was not a fan of that. She considered that like, you know, a little bit of emotional manipulation, which, you know, with the messages that were provided, I don't really know how to like where to go with that, because there are moments where it's like, yes, that in the way that he's presenting it and knowing what he knows about her and like what he should know about her, the fact that they dated, he should absolutely not be moving that way with those messages. Like the cold call Xbox message to fuck on something after a year of not talking is a crazy. That's a Steph Curry 2 football fields of jumper away. I
Shot
can't
from
believe
Mars.
like, bro, I don't know anybody trying to shoot like that. But then the other side is like, the way she is presenting all the evidence makes it seem like he was the one that originally did all these things to her. And that's where I think a lot of people, especially like the way that we're talking about it beforehand, we're really confused, because we see that she is hurt, and she's like, she has every reason to be hurt. Like, you get fucked over by people all the time, especially in relationships. But how aggressively she feels these things about Corey sometimes get conflated with the person that she had been assaulted by. And that is where things get like really chaotic, because it's like, obviously we have no right to tell somebody like how they're supposed to feel, especially when they're going through some really chaotic and traumatic shit. Like, the way that they heal and the way they process things is different. But you owe it to people that are not hurting you, and definitely not hurting you on purpose. They're just being like inconsiderate of your feelings. You need to address it as such, rather than taking the highest form of social punishment, which is to like air it out and make it seem contextually much worse than it is. You know, like, and I don't know how you guys feel about it. I am aggressively with like survivors, you know, like you hear about it all the time, and women don't talk about all their stories all the time. But if you talk to any woman in private, they're always like, yeah, it happened to me. Like every woman damn near has gone through some shit like that. But I do think that there's always a responsibility to be like very critical of these moments and look at the evidence extremely thoroughly and be like, you know, this is something that happened 7 years ago. The healing process is definitely slow, but for it to come back like this, was there something else that happened? And there was no sign, at least from any of the messages that she put out, that this was like with malicious intent. Like, there was nothing that looked malicious about what he was trying to go for. Was there manipulation on the table? Possibly. Probably even. Was there emotional abuse? I can't say for sure. Negligence for sure. The fact that he pulled up on her the way that he did in those Xbox Discord messages was crazy. Like, that's terrible game. And, you know, every guy knows another homeboy that moves like that. And we're like, hey, that was an awful shot. You practiced that shot. You shot that shot. That shit was terrible, dog. Like, don't ever do that. But
half-court shot with the Gatorade symbol.
You like with the Gatorade symbol on. What are you doing? He called ball game on that. But to go as far as like, this is like damning, he needs to suffer consequences for this, I can't fully put myself in that. Hold him accountable and be like, hey, that was terrible, Riz. You need to learn how to talk to people more properly and be more considerate about the shit that they're going through. Absolutely. To be like, cancel this nigga because he's clearly like a moving coercive and a manipulator and doesn't care anything about anything. I can't even put 1 foot into belief on that.
Yeah, I think this whole situation is very interesting because, you know, kind of looking at it from a broad standpoint, it just looks like, you know, the nigga was a little horny one day at 10 a.m. You know, that's when the messages said they were.
10 a.m. is crazy.
And like, I don't know, maybe he was down mentally. We don't know his mental and stuff like that. And he just, you know, wanted to go back to an old person that he knew and that he was messing with, which a lot of people.
We all been there.
You know,
we all been there. We all been there.
So like,
and we'll be there again.
Yeah,
10 a.m.
exactly.
though.
You feel
At
me?
10 a.m.?
I don't know about
It
Maybe
doesn't
at
matter
3
what
a.m.
time. It
3
don't matter
a.m.
what time it is, bro.
Man,
Okay,
10 a.m.
Philly's on timing.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? Yo, shout
6
out.
a.m.,
Anyway,
bro.
the point is, man, so it seems like, he's trying to maybe rekindle something. And that could have been a trigger. The thing is like, I feel like a lot of people, so obviously with, conflict like this, there's going to be, two big split sides. Like that's going to be the majority instead of like the people who are neutral are looking into things. I feel like a lot of people just need to look at it into both sides. There could be the reason why she maybe put this out is because she was feeling hurt and maybe he did ghost her and maybe he did mentally abuse her or whatever, blah, 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 which, if you look at patterns, that's something maybe Corey does, ghosting and this, that, and the fourth. However, I feel as going into Corey's case is like, I'm not going to fully excuse him. We don't know the full context, but I'm not going to fully excuse him because she made it a big point that she has past traumas and maybe PTSD from those traumas. And, maybe there's a point where, he didn't really look into, well, even seemingly from what we just saw, he didn't look into putting that into account. When you're messing with somebody else in a relationship, whether that's just interacting with somebody, you do have to put their feelings, especially if there's intimacy or if there's past intimacy, if there's just a past, close relationship, you do have to put those things into account. And that's something that a lot of people should look at doing. He came back and was he came back and he was trying to maybe get his noodle wet and everything, this, that, and the fourth. Obviously she wasn't going for that. So it's like, I can completely understand how she feels. And yeah, there's just miscommunication. You know what I'm saying? It seems like there was miscommunication that obviously there's no closure because if this happened 2018, there must have not been no closure for the 7 years that it's been illuminating maybe in her mind that he wasn't even aware of. You feel me? So, hopefully they talked. I'm sure he made the boss call to, hopefully they were able to speak. We talked about this earlier. I don't even think there was much she even wanted to like gain from posting these online. Like, it's not like, I don't feel like she was even doing this for clout. Maybe she is going through it mentally and she just felt at the time that was just right. Cause this happened late at night, didn't it? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it happened at like 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 p.m.
11.
Yeah, it was happening like late at night. So I don't know, like maybe it just like I wonder, do y'all think Corey is going to reply to this or do you think he's just gonna let it push over?
I'm gonna be real. I think he's kind of in a position where he kind of has to reply since people hold him to such a high stature. Because it's something that like, I feel like 6 months from now, people won't forget. Yeah. Like his fan base is just gonna hawk him down.
Right.
To have him reply. They hawk him down already for videos, whether that's online or IRL. Mm-hmm. But it's like, for something like this, like I feel like Corey, I don't know if he's ever been in controversy. I think there was like one small one.
The YouTube one was the only one I can think of.
Yeah, that was actually, that was the one big one. But yeah, he doesn't get into a lot of controversy. I think a lot of people aren't going to forget about this. So it's always going to be brought up. So I think it would probably be best for him to reply. So he's kind of in a position where he has to.
I think that, and this is like the greater conversation, right? These are like the two major conversations that we were talking about. Is that, for one, the reason why this is so big at all is the fact that Corey has this image, right, that he's carefully kind of constructed a brand around. He only ever puts out things that he wants people to see. He wanted to show the more positive sides of like himself and the values that like he held on his channel, which was like being a God-fearing man, having fun with like scary games and like sort of being himself in like a neutral essence. He didn't want to, I'm sure he didn't want to talk about like being horny and being in relationships on a channel that he played scary games on and, wanted to talk about like his relationship with God and stuff like that. But because people have such limited access to like us as content creators, that is how just they saw Corey. Like even me to a certain extent, like when I saw the messages, him saying fuck, and I was like, whoa, like that's like a hard curse word. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I don't put it past anybody to curse or whatever. Talking about fucking on something is crazy. Like that.
And he don't even curse on his channel.
Yeah, that boy was horny. So to see people in that new light, it is always going to be like a shock. And if you're like a fan, like a dedicated Parasocial fan, you're going to feel all sorts of ways about this, to hear that somebody that you have a lot of respect for and you would never consider this, it's going to make you have knee-jerk reactions. And that's like I think that is like the main reason any of this is even like going as crazy as it is. It's like, one, he has like he's very big, but he's very big, but he's also like super dedicated to his brand. He's curated that his entire career. Like, we know like what he's about and what he cares about.
Yeah.
But he is a adult man. And let me tell you something about them adult men. Like, as one myself, like I'm trying to jug on something. I'm trying to hunch on something. So and, none of us are infallible in that regard. So to see, it's what's that tweet where it's like, seeing your drug dealer at the supermarket or the grocery store, it just takes you out of that world. You're like, I only know you for drugs. Like, how are you living a real life? It's like, we're all people.
Yeah.
And I think people don't really understand that because they only see you through the lens that you create, for them.
The one thing I actually want to talk about as well is like, there's so many different factors of like reaction that happens to this. Like, it's actually kind of crazy how quick, number one, people jump ships.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
When it comes to just like, whether it's for like, because it's
bad.
like there's one thing of just like, obviously, in interaction farming and stuff like that. But no, some people are dead serious. Like, they're going crazy that quick. Boom, boom, boom. On Twitter, in his comment sections, this, that, the fourth, boom. It's like, it's actually so wild to see how quick. And like, unfortunately, when it comes to allegations in general, the unfortunate part is this will stain Corey's career. I'm not going to say it's like obviously going to like end his career, but like, no matter what, people are going to take scenarios like this for anybody. They're going to take scenarios like this and just keep it fact no matter what for the rest. They're going to be like, oh, like someone's going to talk about Corey Kenshin. Oh, didn't he do that thing to that shorty? This, that, the fourth. Like, that's just like, that's what's crazy. It's crazy that Corey literally hasn't had no like allegations or anything going up this far. And now this right here is something someone's always going to mention, or even like they kind of just, it messes, like if this is someone else, it's like it messes with the brands. Like, no matter what, even if it's an allegation, a brand may not want to mess you because of the fact that that this allegation happened. Like, you look up their name and this is one of the first things that pop up. So it's wild. Like, I was seeing so many people like notes, like people who are not even content creators that I follow, they put it on their Instagram notes. No way, Corey, no, all this stuff, boom, boom, boom. And like, it's crazy because
literally
all this stuff was kind of blowing over in the morning. They're like, I knew he wouldn't do that. It's like, man, I literally just saw you on your story, like already going crazy. It's like,
it's terrible.
I feel like a lot of it would never happen, but I feel like people should just take a step back and look into everything, see like the context of everything. Instead of like, there's probably people who didn't even like look at the screenshots or nothing, or a lot of people I know.
A lot of people just read captions.
Yeah, they read the one thing.
Unfortunately,
they didn't read that.
A lot of people, they just read the caption and was like, oh my gosh, that happened. They didn't read the messages. They didn't even look at the full situation. They just read a caption, then jumped straight to a conclusion, which sucks because let's say Corey comes out and let's say he beats this whole thing, right? There's still going to be that sector of people that are all like, oh, well, didn't he do that thing? Because they never did the research about it, unfortunately. Yeah. And I also hate how many people just like took this as a way to be like, oh, I always knew this guy was weird. I absolutely hate that. Because it's like, you didn't always know that he was weird.
Yeah, you just didn't like him.
Yeah, you just didn't like him. There's a lot of people who I saw it was on Twitter, TikTok, all these people getting the wrong message out of this whole thing. And maybe it's because of how she constructed the whole thing or the whole message. But people are calling this dude like a word. Honestly, I'm gonna just say it. We can probably like bleep it out. Maybe. Can I just say it?
Yes,
can I just say it?
It's not gonna bother.
People were calling this dude a rapist. People were calling this dude a sexual assaulter. All this stuff. People were calling Corey a rapist. Yet they didn't even read what she was talking about. They didn't read any of that stuff. They didn't. They just saw a caption and ran with it. And also hate the Twitter pages that just completely lie because they're over here lying on Corey's name as well. And it's like, they don't even care that it's staining his career. They just want to make quick engagement. It's crazy. But, yeah. I think it's terrible. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people should read past the captions Because if you only read the captions, you're not getting the full story.
You could have
You're just
ended
getting
that
the
sentence
caption.
right there. I think a lot of people should just read. Niggas need to read.
Oh, yeah.
A book, an article, shit,
Literally.
tweets, retweet something. You got to read, though. You can't just read one headline article. You're
Exactly.
Your IQ going down, twin. I'm talking to you specifically, Spencer, watching this. Your IQ going down, twin.
Bro, people are just gonna, the thing about it too is that, like, let's say Corey does come out with the video, people are gonna sway to his side. Then if she comes out with the video, people are gonna sway to her side. And whoever gets that last video, people are probably gonna sway. And Corey, this isn't gonna stain his career, or it's gonna stain his career, most definitely. But at the same time, I don't think it's gonna be as bad as, let's say, if it was something way worse, you know? This is bad, but if it was something way worse, then you know how you get what I'm saying.
The constant flip-flopping, I think that's just like one of the biggest issues with people in general. It's like there's only ever like three sides people take. Is that you have the sway people who just want to be like on the winning side of like whatever happened.
Yeah.
You have the people that are like and all these people suck. Before I even get into this, you have the people that are like immediate survivor believers, and it's not that they suck, it's just that they don't read into like things beforehand. If the moment that they see something happen, they are like fully invested in like protecting that person, which is like good in essence and in theory. But when you have situations like this where like all the pieces didn't come together and like you didn't get the clear picture before it happened, you look like an ass. Like you look like you are standing for something that even you probably wouldn't believe in. And then the Corey dick riders are where it's just like Corey's innocent. Like I've seen somewhere it's like that lying bitch. She's just lying for clout. She want Corey dick in her mouth. And it's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why are we defending? Like, I get why you want to be defensive of him, but like that nigga don't even know you, dog. Like,
yeah,
you know, I understand you put your values into him. Like, you see parts of the good parts of yourself in him, or he got you through a tough time, or like whatever. But that is not, people are people, dog. Like, I very much hate the idea of having that immediate knee jerk reaction, and it's okay. Like, I'm not going to get mad at somebody for immediately having a thought or an opinion about it. But if you don't develop your thought or that reaction by looking into it, you're automatically just closing your mind off and be like, nope, Corey would never do that. Or, oh, yep, Corey did that shit. Or whatever's better for me engagement wise is what I'm going to go with. Like, you are the worst kind of people on the internet. And like, people swear up and down they are not the people that are doing it. And the whole time it be them that are doing it. You think that you are not a part of the problem, but you are. And the last thing that I want to say about it is that people really need to understand that this is our job. That is what it is. Granted, we love our jobs and it's been our whole entire lives in having fun to make content, but that's what it is, a job. And when I turn my camera off on this podcast, I'm going to go act like my regular self in my real life. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to be horny. I'm going to think about video games. I'm going to, talk shit about, people I hate to my friends. Like these are real things that we are as people. And the fact that you only see us through the lens of like the 1 hour or however much screen time you give us per day, you cannot form a person around the idea. No matter how much screen time you watch, you would have to meet and know somebody for weeks, months, years to form like an official opinion, and even then you don't know them fully. Please exercise some caution. I know that you've been watching Corey since you were like 9, 10, 11, because we all did. It was 2005 when this nigga started making videos. But as you grow up, you need to understand that people, and I tweeted about this. I said, people do not put anybody on a pedestal. You are setting yourself up. You are literally putting someone above you. It's never going to work out. It will never work out. You have to see people as the same as yourself, the same flaws that you see in yourself. You have to see it in the people you respect. Otherwise, you are going to feel this immense hurt and confusion when shit goes down like this.
Yeah,
literally. I agree. I agree.
For sure.
I feel like pedestalizing people, like at the end of the day, they're human. They're going to make mistakes. I think this is one of those situations where it's definitely a mistake on Corey's behalf. Yeah, don't pedestalize these people. Not even us. Don't pedestalize us, bro. We're gonna mess up in life. We all mess up. Each day we mess up.
Yeah, we all goon, bruh.
Yeah, think about your favorite content creator just like jorking it.
Fuck.
I'm playing.
I think it's one of those things where we're human. We all make mistakes. Like, just because the thing about Corey is that, like, he hasn't really, or at least it hasn't seemed like he's made a lot of mistakes throughout his career. Like, let's say if somebody, like, let's say a different creator, this happened to a different creator, Duke, Kai, whatever. People just brush it over because they've made mistakes. They've made a lot of mistakes and they've came back from those mistakes. People shouldn't hold this mistake over Corey's head like, oh, but this one mistake you made throughout his career, because at the end of the day, he's human. We're all human. We're going to make mistakes. I think it's one of those things where it was his mistake, most definitely, but I think he should just keep on pushing forward. I wonder if he's going to respond. I think it would be best if he does, but who knows? We'll see as time goes.
The last thing I'll say is I don't want to, again, like, I'm a full, believe victim and stuff like that. Like,
yeah,
we have carefully looked at and we're still looking at how things are going. If it turns out that some shit has happened behind the scenes, we will obviously be like, clearly we didn't have all the pieces, like, and this is, what it is. Saying that in Cameron's, what he's saying right there, it's like, this is a mistake. The mistake is like him clearly being like negligent to her feelings in this moment. It has nothing to do with previous assault, like sexual harassment or assaults or anything like that. Nah. That's a much more serious claim. So like, don't conflate our thoughts on, him saying mistake. The mistake is like an actual
Don't take it out of
mistake.
context.
Yeah. Don't clip us. Because we're trying to be serious here, and you will take away from the point if you clip it and try to farm engagement for it.
Exactly. But we'll just see. We'll see if more information comes out. My bad.
Yeah, no. Literally, like I was saying, they just I don't know if he's gonna reply. He probably has to though. Like
he might do it in like 6 months. And be like, I've been away.
I feel like he'll talk about it a long time from now.
I'm gonna be real. The only way he can beat this, and this is me now joking, but if he just uploads every day, everyone's just gonna shut up. I think everyone's just gonna shut up. But
bro, he has to get to that 100 somehow, bro.
Bro, yeah. If he starts posting every day, we see everyday posts from Corey. Hey man, he's just legit.
Yeah, last time he posted was 3 weeks ago, huh? And he posted like 3 times that week, and then he's on his next break. I think he's at like 22 out of 100 of the year.
He moving like me for real. I'm not gonna
22.
lie.
Damn, bro. I think he. I wonder if he will.
It will be called regarding the allegations. That's what it'll be called, right?
Nah, it's gonna be like, hey.
Yeah, that's
Oh my god,
he be doing that. That's crazy. It'll be like.
Let's talk.
Nah, he might just mention it in the beginning and be like, okay, it got settled. We talked, and that's literally probably how it's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? It's literally gonna go like that. So. Yeah, I think that about wraps up the whole Corey Kenshin. I don't know if y'all have anything else to say about it.
Yeah, we'll follow up on. I'm sure that there's going to be another thing that goes on with it, and we'll follow up on it.
Yeah, for sure. For sizzle.
Most definitely.
Oh, did you? Yeah. We don't even have to show that last thing.
For sure.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying. Speaking of Corey's,
man.
In the news this week was another Corey, going pretty. I would say viral in the community because of, maybe crossing the line of content. Okay. So, we were just talking about content in general, of it being our life and stuff like that. But Corey 2U is who we're talking about now. And Corey 2U is a streamer that been streaming for a minute, came from the 5-star community to my knowledge. I've been a little bit tuned in, but, popped off was the MVP, or not the MVP, but the rising star, the rookie of the year from Streamer University, which we all know about Streamer University. Streamer University was an opportunity given by Kai Cinn of a bunch of streamers coming together and being able to collaborate together, masked as a university. It's pretty simple. We all know that. So Corey 2U has been given the opportunity to do a lot of collaborations with a lot of different streamers and stuff like that. Now, Corey was known in Streamer University as they were, like I said, the Rookie of the Year, Rising Star, whatever the award was. They were known to really maximize on every single moment when it came to content and just really being themselves. So they're kind of, a very big personality. We could say the least. They first of all, Corey always was rocking a
A shiesty?
A shiesty. I've always known them to have the Frozone fit on. You know what I'm saying? Like always, you know, being a little loud, all types of stuff. You know, a peak entertainment for a lot of people. So recently, another peak entertainer, YourRage, you know, unfortunately had the Lonzo Ball knee surgery. Where, you know, that kind of put him into a point where he's in a wheelchair. Okay. So with him being in a wheelchair, he had this bright idea once when he came back to streaming after, resting for a little bit, to have people be his caretaker. And people being his caretaker would be seemingly other content creators. This is actually the first one of I don't know how many, but this was his first one. And Corey, you know, there was some funny clips. You know, there was one where they were in a store and Corey made him pay for people's stuff. I think he only paid for one person, but like basically Corey was taking care of him for content. Okay, so it was great. They never really known each other. They haven't done a collaboration before, but they already had good chemistry, great chemistry. So it seemed like everything was good until one night when YourRage was sleeping and Corey decided to spark a stream. I believe he actually, in quote, I don't want to say broke into the house, but he definitely entered because he was in the guest house. YourRage has a guest house. This is what he said in the stream. YourRage has a guest house, and he seemed like he left the guest house to sneak into the main house, to sneak into the master bedroom where YourRage was laying down sleeping, watching Love Island, but sleeping, and he sparked up the stream, and this is where we get this clip right here. This is neat.
The reason I'm laughing, that nigga look like my grandpa. My grandpa had no legs.
That's so great. So look at that. He's looking through his drawers, man. Like,
which this is
like you see socks and stuff. I saw a screwdriver.
What does he have? What does he have?
This is super.
You know it's
invasive.
bad when his chat's like, chill out.
Yeah,
literally.
Oh, no.
All right, chill, bro. This
yeah, bro,
dead
stop,
weird
stop, bro. Stop, look at the bottom. Stop,
Yeah,
bro.
it's not a good
very
look.
invasive. You don't know what you're gonna find.
What is this?
Jewelry.
Lo
This
and
is
behold.
expensive jewelry.
Some ice.
This ain't even.
So now we know where his ice is.
Yeah.
Where's his wire G chain?
And the layout of his room.
Where's his wire G chain? This shit too little. I know this nigga used this as a tax wrap. Where is this nigga wire G chain? This nigga got the ones.
That's
This
some
is
strip
insane.
club
I
money.
actually never really looked at the
Yeah, this is super invasive.
those are draws.
The
Those are
draws.
boxers.
Yeah.
And then he goes deeper, bro. And he's moving stuff. Yo,
This shit, yeah, this shit
This is
it
too
makes me
invasive,
uncomfortable.
bro.
It's already making me uncomfortable. Money,
Money,
More
nigga.
money.
ones. He's going to that strip club a lot.
Mind you,
recently, it looks
I see
like.
folders and stuff. That can show the address and everything.
Yeah. Social security numbers, all that stuff.
No, hold on. Don't be close.
Nigga. It's these sinners. It's these
Oh,
fucking
nah.
sinners.
Lingerie.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, this is should not be
Yeah.
streamed. Oh my god, prescriptions, yeah. Prescriptions.
Dude, he's going through everything.
No, so that could have
Look,
his
this
name and
clip.
shit. That could have addresses. Like, that's not good.
You never know.
This is what I seen a live tweet when this happened. They were like, "Oh, he's done. Like he's going through the drawers, the drawers." I'm like, "Bro, what?" Like because I was doing so. I forgot what I was doing during this time, but like I was busy. You can keep going. You can keep going
This
because
is
there's an
disgusting.
example every time he does something. This is. Yeah. Rage must have been sleeping like a baby, man.
Yeah, nah, I would have been awoke.
Shit. Off that medication, I'm out of there. He was looking for this specifically.
Bro, the ice is so crazy, it's messing up the cam.
And then look, you gotta get the. You gotta get the.
Talking about bitch ass nigga. Grown ass man watching Love Island, nigga. Go get
Yeah,
some.
there's nothing wrong with
bitches.
that, bro.
Nigga watching niggas fuck. Lame ass nigga.
That's what porn is, stupid ass.
This is too much, bro.
This shit feels like a horror movie. It's fucking
I would be terrified to do this shit. So that clip went, you know, it was popping off. Everyone was talking about it, okay? And that is literally what led to like everyone being like, yo, this is crazy. The crazy thing is, more context is he then took his Dodge, Durango Hellcat, and he took the keys and drove off with the keys. So he took his car. He took this nigga's car. He took his car, drove off. He has the chain, okay? And people are like letting know. So a lot of people, obviously, off rip, you're gonna think this is a script, okay? Like, you know, because this is insane, okay? This is insane. Now, it was led to be known that Rage, like, you know, Corey was mentioning stuff like, oh yeah, he might, what's the word? Like, oh, he might like prank him while he's asleep. And like Rage was talking about, it might be some like, you know, water, like pour some water on him. He gets mad or something. Like they were saying like that may, like he was believing that may happen while he was asleep. But no, this nigga took his chain. No, he went through all the shit. He took his chain. He took his car. Then he went live. He went live with the 200K chain, the Hellcat Durango I'm pretty sure he's in Fort Lauderdale, correct? Yes, Rage is somewhere down there. He's in around the Miami area, Fort Lauderdale. He always talks about being in Fort Lauderdale. Wherever he is, he's in Florida, and he is live with all this stuff on him. He has the location. Well, he doesn't have the location, but he went to this pawn shop where, number one, people can see this nigga's camera placement is insane. People can see the place that he's at, and people were calling in. So you can go ahead and show the clip now, because this is the content that he had, was him selling the chain.
Thanks a lot, okay? All right, my friend. Take care. Thank you for looking out for me. Of course. All right.
Wait, actually, pause it right here. What's the caption of this clip?
It is Corey to you is currently getting revenge by selling YourRage's 250,000 iced out chain.
Got you. All right, you can play it now. You can start it. You keep it.
They value her. This looks like a shop where I can have a good connection. I might come back here again and get the YRG chain next. YRG chain. How you doing, boss man? Good. Here, just trying to show this chain right here. Not sure what y'all give me for it and things of that nature. It's kind of a little pricey. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. What we thinking?
Is this supposed to be gold?
Oh no, that shit. Oh, it's diamonds. No moissanite. It's the real McCoy I'm talking about. The real McCoy. You see that? You feel the spikes?
Yeah, this is crazy.
This shit like some good Guitar Hero and stuff. You feel what I'm saying? This stuff you see in GTA.
You wear this?
Do I? I be sharing it sometimes with my friend, and we give it like, it's like a group project. We end up like, sometimes me and my homeboy, we be sharing a chain. You know, I be blessing him and shit like that. Cause you know, he's trying to get on the come up. So I be, you know what I'm saying? I be showing him love, things of that nature.
So you want to sell it?
Bro, I want to sell. I need a bag from this. I'm on EBT.
I got a loot bag right here.
No. I don't. No.
So yeah, that was the content. Now,
I'm cringing really hard, man. I don't know how
That
much
is
of that
bad,
shit I
bro.
can watch.
okay,
It's too much, bro.
So I'll give more context into that. So Corey he went to the pawn shop. So this is where the issue lies. So this is when Rage went live. Okay, Rage went live. And even I'll give a third source. I was watching Wabe's stream, okay, because he went on live and he was like, "What's going on?" He was talking about the scenario, and he said that, and Wabe is Rage's friend.
Shout out Wabe.
Shout out Wabe.
Wabe.
Rage went into a call with Wabe and them, and like Rage wasn't really aware. At least from what Wabe said, wasn't really aware of all the stuff that was going on, because Wabe was talking about these clips and this, that, and the fourth, and then that's when Rage just left the call and he went live. Okay, so Rage was aware, he was seeing all these clips live because he had just woken up. He had seen all the clips live, and that's when he went into pursuit of Corey because, well, number one, they had a air tag in the car, so it was easy to find him anyway. However, he also, again, was showing the pawn shop, like the dude had the pawn shop merchandise on him, so people were calling the pawn shop, meaning Corey, who has again his $200,000 chain and the Hellcat Durango, people were aware of his location, meaning he could have got robbed, meaning anything bad could have happened to him. Okay, so Rage was aware, so then Rage got a security, and they tracked him down, and this is what the interaction looked like right here.
I'm shocked he didn't get robbed, by the way. Like, stunned. In Florida, I would have got murked.
And actually, what's crazy is, because I was in Rage's stream, he had 60K, well, he had like 55K people in there. Corey had like 6K people in his stream.
Yeah.
So that's 60,000 people watching you. And like, mind you, Fort Lauderdale, that's the same place that like XXXTentacion got like robbed. You feel me? And killed.
Where's the chain at? Where's the chain at?
Him pulling up in the walker is so funny.
Watch out, watch out. Where the fuck the chain at?
Bro.
Where's the chain at?
Bro, Ray, come get your bro.
Where the keys at? Give me the keys.
Yo, bro.
Get the keys, Where the keys at?
Bro, it's in my door. That's man, my door. My door. Back, bro. Chill, chill. It's on my door. Bro, it's on my door. It's on my door.
Where the fuck?
Bro, chill. It's in my door. My door. Right.
I find it crazy. My bad. I find it crazy how he's saying, bro, chill. After he took this man's expensive car and expensive chain live, where everyone knows his location. That's hard to chill about. You can't just chill about something like that.
No pun intended, by the way.
Yeah, Frozone.
Oh yeah, Frozone. Dude, you're a walking target and you're saying, bro, chill. Like, dude, I'm gonna keep on playing it though.
Bro,
Abandoned houses.
Where the fuck ripping my shit, bro? You ripping, bro? Come on, bro.
Where the fuck is it?
Bro, you wanna talk about my phone, bro?
Where the keys at?
Bro, chill.
Where the keys at?
Bro, it's in my DoorDash bag, gang, bro.
Where's the DoorDash bag?
It's in my DoorDash bag, bro. It's right there behind you, gang. I'm just trolling, bro. I'm literally
Niggas say he's trolling. Niggas say he's trolling. Niggas say he's trolling. Where's the chain? You got the chain?
Bro.
All right.
I'm just trolling. You doing too much, bro.
What you want me to do with him?
This shit just for trolls.
Yeah, he trying to sell you the stolen shit.
Bro, this nigga got his. Yo, Rage, tell this nigga get his foot off my body, bro.
Hey, you giving no money or nothing?
Bro, you doing?
What you doing, bro?
Bro, you doing?
Are you crazy?
Bro.
I bet the pawn shop owner's like, what the fuck is going on?
Everything I let yo Rage.
Leave him. Leave good. You have the cheese, leave the nigga.
Bro, tell the nigga stop touching me, man. Why are y'all like, bro, y'all dead ass came up on some shit like
troll, script. Good script, good content. Good content. Don't come outside, bro.
But when I troll, it's a whole different story. But when I troll, it's a whole different story, though. You want some weird shit, man. You got security for no reason.
It's not security for no reason. I mean, the man's in a walker. What do you want him to do? Hit you with the walker to get the chain back?
Hey man, can I get my chain back?
Literally, and hits him with the walker. I think it's so bad how, I don't know. He's saying it's just a troll, but dude, that, like you said earlier, that's very dangerous, bro. You have this expensive car, expensive chain in the middle of, it was Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, or just somewhere in Florida, man.
People can bring that gun out and just.
Hey, if you troll me, and $250,000 is involved with the troll, I'm gonna hurt you. I don't know. I don't even know how to phrase that any better.
No. That's like
$250,000.
That's like 300, 400K.
Yeah, because the
car is involved. Yeah, the Durango. That's like another 100K in there.
Yeah. Like, he don't even know you.
Yeah,
you're just another streamer. Like, nigga, you think you're friend? I don't.
This isn't just content.
That can't be content.
This is beyond content. You're risking your life now.
Like, it would only make sense if it was like his friend, like fucking, like if it was Kai or someone, which is like, it's like, bro, like, mind you, this is the first time they've met.
I still think
this is the first time they met.
I think just the IRL stream with the chain and the car, I think that's just crazy, bro. Regardless if they were like friends or not, I think that's just crazy, especially with no security. This dude has no security. He's just dolo, bro, by himself, driving around in this man's Durango with this chain.
Yeah, and click this.
Yeah,
video,
this is the clip of them outside.
Let me get my bag, bro. Get the bag. Oh, you on some weird shit, gang. You bring security for no reason. Niggas ain't have security yesterday when you was trolling me in the chat. But you was trolling me in the chat on some weird shit.
Okay, cool. Good script. Bro. So what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to just let you sit here and watch from my house?
Bro, nigga, but I was on the same type of time, and I was telling you. Everything content at the end of the day, nigga. What the fuck? You up here acting, you bring security and shit like this.
That's we gotta stop that right there. That's the problem. That's the problem. That's the problem.
I'm gonna fucking tweak out just hearing that.
Anything,
phrase, bro.
I feel like, I'm gonna be real. I think anything can be content, but to some people, not everything is content. Like, there's boundaries involved. This is a boundary that you just crossed
Everything
for someone
content. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. It'd be different if Rage had that same mindset.
Yeah,
Then
it's
like,
gonna be
okay.
real content when we beat the shit out you on camera hard. Everything content. Mank.
Exactly.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Like, bro, like it's like
Everything's
Jesus,
content
bro.
until you get shot, bro.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate. It's lucky that he didn't get shot. Like he's very blessed to not have been shot.
I have a theory. And like y'all are young niggas, so you might be able to help me with this. I think that younger audiences, especially like younger content creators, I don't even know if they view real life as like real. Like when they turn the camera on, do they think like the world don't exist no more and this shit's like a video game or something? Like I don't understand how once you turn I can turn content brain on.
Yeah.
But I'm still aware that like there are real people in the real world that like nigga, like someone could walk in my house right now during this podcast filming and just dub me. That always exists in my mind. Like how do young people not assume if I took a $250,000 chain live and then got in somebody else's car, so I'm stealing it live. If I just saw the street y'all were on and I just happened to be a little crazy, I'm about to come up for $400,000 because this little dumbass nigga wants to act like the world doesn't exist when he's recording or he's streaming.
I think
it's
one of those things where he was super wrapped up into the moment.
There we go. Yeah.
And he just didn't want to like obviously if anybody got this opportunity, they would want to maximize it. And I think this was Corey's version of maximizing it, which I think that's terrible. But at the same time, like the reason why a lot of like young people can do, or not, I don't want to say can do this, but do this is because I feel like younger people, we learn early that like people's opinions on us don't necessarily like matter. So like a lot of young people will be like, oh shoot, yeah, these are all NPCs. They're not going to actively think that like someone's going to rob them because they're probably just thinking like, oh, they probably don't care about what I'm doing. When the whole time it's like people do care. I mean, you have this expensive chain and expensive car. You can get shot. Like there's consequences to your actions.
Playing devil's advocate, I can completely understand. The thing is like I think you need more reps for stuff because yes, I think he completely got wrapped in the moment. I think that like he just literally just like wasn't using his brain. Because yes, when you sit here and process the scenario, it's like yeah, you cannot do that. Like take the chain, take this, that, and forth. But like for example, I think like when he went to the pawn shop, like I truly think he just probably didn't even put into a account that oh yeah, people can see. Like even though he might have hid himself going into the pawn shop, because I think he booted up there. Like I think he booted up in the shop. Like he probably didn't even account that like oh yeah, you can see the merchandise. Like they have the pawn shop name on the shirt. It's like I think he just got so wrapped up. Like even me, like I be cameraman and stuff, and it's like there's even like little stuff that you like may not know that may not be thinking of right away. That's some rookie mistake shit where it's like, oh yeah, make sure you don't have it specifically in this way. Oh, you might accidentally show this license. Like there's a lot of things that I feel like he just needs more reps on. And this obviously is the rep. Like he now will be more conscious because I think he's probably younger than us. And me and Cam, I'm 23 and Cam's 22.
Yeah.
He might be even younger.
He's like 20, right?
Yeah, he's probably like 20. They're like now he will fully be like I think he will fully be conscious now on content because you have to get to it when it comes to especially the environment that streaming is in now where it's like you have to do insane shit. And yes, he is maximizing on because nigga, this shit was all over the place. Everyone was talking about it. Everyone was viewing it live. Like he knows now, oh shit, that's where I took it too far. And now he's probably going to put it more into account now. But just like life, experience is the best teacher. And obviously he didn't make good estimated guesses before or educated guesses. So now that he has the experience, he probably will move a lot better.
I know this is a crazy segue, but think about how goated LeBron James is for being 18 years old and being the face of the league so early, and nigga didn't fuck up. Like, bro, he was dealing with way more money than Corey is ever going to touch in his whole life, and that nigga did not act the way that Corey's acting right now at 18.
Yeah,
that's my glorious king LeBron.
You know what it is? Because Corey, to get to Streamer University, he used his last like dollars. I remember him talking about that, and that was only like how many months ago? That was maybe 2 months ago.
It was like 3. I it's actually ironic because I randomly clicked this nigga stream. I've seen him before because I seen him on I think it was a Kaisenet or a YourRage stream. He was like doing ding dong ditching people in the Frozone fit. Like again, a lot of his come up, because I'm 5-star. I'm 5-star. So like a lot of his come up came from doing exotic things, as in like pretty wild stuff, like the DoorDash ditching and the Frozone stuff, like stuff like that. He is new. Like that streaming university, this is another example of like people are new to this. They're new to being popping. Like he got big from this. Like he had like, I don't even think he had 100 people in there, even though he was 5-star affiliated. He didn't even have that many people in there, and now he has thousands of people in his brain. Like the amount of
dopamine, the high,
exactly
the high you get from those numbers
that quick. It's like, it must be insane. It's got to be insane,
especially since in such a small amount of time. It's like you went from this streamer maybe streaming at your desktop and doing like IRL streams here and there to this person who's at this bigger streamer's house.
Yep.
He's allowing you to stay with him. You can stream there. Like he was probably just riding that high and just trying to keep on hitting that dopamine. Like, hey, you know what? This is going to bring in more viewers if I take his chain and go out here.
Yeah.
When in reality, it's like when you turn the content brain off, it's like that's a terrible idea. You know, I think the worst part about this IRL streaming boom, though, is that like there's going to be many mistakes like this. I don't even want to say there may be, because I don't want to put that bad energy out in the air. But at the same time, like
it's right here. It's right here in front of us.
There's going to be that point where someone gets robbed for something like this. And I mean, like somebody might imagine if he took this car and he got robbed.
Yeah.
And let's say Corey got shot. It's like, dude, do you know how bad that like that's going to feel?
Yeah.
At least like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people like they want to see some sort of conflict happen when it comes to IRL streams. They want to see some sort of conflict. But like, I think even the viewers would be like, oh my gosh, like, what did I just watch?
Yeah, like Annoying TV, he was robbed in Toronto.
Yes,
like,
I remember that. Ooh.
Yeah, he was legitimately robbed in Toronto and stuff like this. And I forgot there was another example of this happening before. I forgot what it was. But yes, stuff like this has happened.
Yeah.
It's just, like I said, like the thing is, at the end of the day, this is going to be a learning experience from now. If he continues to do crazy stuff, that's a different story. But it's wild because I seen another perspective of Agent Zero talking about him, and he was saying that he thought the situation was wild because when Corey was at his house, Corey was like very mindful, like, oh, am I allowed to film this? Am I allowed to film this, that, the fourth, boom, 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 boom. So I wonder what made this situation different. Now, again, I think Rage even explained on this more that it was just a little bit of miscommunication because they were talking about boundaries. But Rage was aware that he might mess with him while he was asleep, and they may have talked about that, but he probably didn't think it would just be that extreme. So I think moving forward, like he apologized. I don't have it in here because it doesn't, like, you know what I'm saying? It's been past that.
Want to finish out the clip?
Oh, yeah. That's definitely it. Yeah. Go ahead.
You doing content and you're trolling too. How that shit a problem?
That makes sense.
Okay, but that shit not a problem. You over here in the chat having these niggas troll me. But when I get mad and silent about some shit. But now you're taking that nigga's
possessions, bro.
Corey,
you're a lion. Let's go. Come on.
You know some weird shit.
Yo, you're the toughest.
So you mad at that I'm okay, but it's but okay, so yesterday was content, but what about today though? What about that? So this shit can't be content either? So you mad at I'm taking advantage of opportunity?
I would. Oh man, sorry. I got nothing good. I got nothing good to say about it.
Yeah.
Content is stealing my car, nigga. Content is $250,000 chain. Watching me sleep, being in my personal belongings.
It's scary because people die for less, bro. So it's like if somebody saw that, he's got this car and this chain double lick.
So I think that's why I'm so like teed up because I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's just a mix of just so many bad things. Because like the crazy thing is, to give this more context, Rage was letting him drive his car before. Like he was letting him drive. Like Corey was driving him everywhere. Like the 2 days prior. So it's like such a weird mix of just I think the nigga who would get mad the most is someone like Agent, right? And y'all remember that clip of, what was it? Jay? His name?
Yeah, No Limit Jay at Streamer University.
When he went into his shit, I'm genuinely shocked on how well Rage took this. I've seen Rage get mad. He literally, even in the moment, I'm genuinely shocked to this point that he was not even at least showingly mad as I would believe him to be. Like, I genuinely think he treated that means he must really mess with like Corey and like kind of just sees like, and kind of what I'm saying, like I feel like he probably just understands, like dude, he can grow from this or whatever. But yeah, I'm genuinely shocked. Like Rage literally, like he literally was just like, chill out. Like you literally, this is a mistake that you made. Keep it pushing. But you can show the Asian shit. That is the top left.
Oh, okay.
Where do you think that? Where is Jay at?
No hesitation.
But like, yeah, the full context is literally they were doing like a war, I think, and then like that dude Jay went into No Limit Jay. He went into Agent's room and took something. I think he just took, like, Agent was doing like a black market thing, I think, or so he just took something. Okay, he took something. It wasn't like something crazy personal, but Agent was upset that he went into his personal space. And it was funny because I tuned into the stream and he was like walking up the stairs and just literally walked in the room and just found him. Like literally Shello, if you go to the beginning of the clip, he just took down Shello just because. That's why like I've seen Agent like legitimately get mad at people for like dumb stuff like this. And I'm like, I'm surprised. Like I've seen Rage also get in that scenario, and I'm very surprised that
people got to learn real life is not reality TV. Like reality TV has rules, laws, regulations. They are backed by like TV broadcast channels that are very strict about what is shown and what cannot be shown. Like the streaming is a wild west, bro. You cannot. It is like, bro, it's live. It is. I can't believe it, bro. I'm dumbfounded that this is even a reality I live in. Like, I can't. Good on him for not getting the shit beat out of him, because I would have.
I think he definitely held back a little bit, but I think at the same time, like, I don't know. I think it was, if he would have gotten punched or something about the security, like I wouldn't be mad just because of just what could have happened.
No,
I think that's the problem. Like if it was the worst case scenario, he got robbed and he got, let's say, shot or something, it's like, oh my gosh, like that would have been
even
terrible.
If he gets like pulled over. If he gets pulled over in that car, he doesn't have the insurance on that car. He doesn't have the registration on that car. He's going to jail immediately.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
They're gonna see that chain and be like, where did this chain come from? Like, that ain't your goddamn chain. That nigga's going to prison.
I didn't even think about that. I did, yeah.
There's so many things that can happen.
Too.
Like, bro, there's so many things that can happen that are completely out of your control. Because, nigga, this is real life. What are we doing?
Exactly.
But you're young. You don't pay no attention. And like, that's a loose term, bro. If you are even close to 2021, you have got to have more survival instincts in this. You've got to have more common sense in this. Like, I get it. I get being starving, hungry, and looking for like any opportunity. I truly understand it. Like living in a tent, or like even like fake living in a tent, like you're going through some hard shit. Like you are willing to do anything to do it. But once you get there and you get an opportunity, like he's talking about, this is an opportunity for content. This is an opportunity for content. Is that really the opportunity that you want to? Is that what like you want to be known for? Is that really the opportunity, like where you want to go with it? You gotta use your goddamn brain cells, bro.
He apologized, but in the moment, he didn't take accountability. In the moment,
I can't lie. At the end of the day, this is great publicity for him. Like you know what I'm saying? I genuinely, especially because of the fact, if Rage was more mad, then yes. But like genuinely because of the fact that Rage was actually not that mad, it really didn't. It actually boosted him. So it's like that's another issue that kind of lies here as well. And then especially when like someone like Max comes back, like he will be chilling. But again, I think he learned. I think he learned. And this is the most that happened to him. You can show the clip.
On with this nigga, man. Like, bro, these niggas violent. Bro, you niggas on some bullshit, bro. These niggas got the dogs out the way. This shit don't even fucking open. These niggas weird, bro. Y'all niggas weird, bro. Y'all niggas threw my shit at the spot. All I got is my DoorDash bag, gang. These niggas real like threw my shit, bro. I'm dead ass. I got no bread. Nigga, I got a whole DoorDash bag and I took an Uber off my overdrive, gang. Bro, you niggas on some weird type of timing, bro. Y'all niggas doing too much shit. Just content. You niggas throwing my shit. This is my only clothes. Nigga, I worn this shit since freshman year, gang. I got no extra shit. Look at that. They got bugs on my shit like my shit is shit, gang. I got nowhere to stay tonight, gang. What the fuck? I dead ass have nowhere to stay tonight. I'm in fucking Broward, nowhere to stay. These niggas trolling. I need my shit. I have something left. And that nigga got my shit, gang. Niggas got my brown shirt. Nigga, these is fresh
Not the brown
underwear
shirt.
gang. Like, you niggas is on some weird type of time, and it's content. Like, bro, y'all niggas on bullshit, gang. Like, what the fuck? Niggas can't even go inside the crib. Niggas get slammed by security. Y'all niggas doing way too fucking much. Niggas just can't troll. Like, take a fucking joke. Just like how you joked around with me, take a joke, gang. Real shit. Nigga, like, this is beyond just content. You niggas is bullshitting.
Thanks,
Like,
content.
what the fuck? I'm dead ass homeless, gang. I'm finna be at one of them fucking extended stays with no bread. How am I gonna be able to stay there? How am I gonna be able to stay there, gang? How am I gonna be able to stay there?
I think the thing about it that kind of like he's in the moment, like he actually apologized and everything, luckily, but he's not taking any accountability right here. He's just blaming everything on like, oh, y'all are being weird. Oh, it's just content. And he's blaming everything on everyone else instead of himself.
Nah, I feel that. Yeah, it's just, like I said, like I can kind of feel for him because it's like, I'm going to be real, like as someone who's been doing content for years full time now, like my head when I first blew up and when I was a 17-year-old, I know he's grown, but like when I blew up, because I think I was 20. I was 20 once when like I became like a more full time. It's like I think about this too often. It's like I'm so much more mature than I was then. Like if I had like more clout at that time, bro, I would be on bullshit too. So like I can kind of feel for him like in that sense, but sheesh, bro. And I feel like everyone here would agree the better way to grow is to slow burn in life in general all the time, because if it all comes at you too fast, life comes at you too fast. You feel me?
Yeah.
You don't have time to grow, or like you have to just hope that you just somehow you're just already a hooper and you just know what you're doing.
Yeah.
But obviously this shit, like he's acting very emotional here. It ain't no content no more. You feel me? It ain't no content.
When the clothes are on the floor, it ain't content no more.
My feelings, it's not content anymore.
Yeah.
As long as my feelings are hurt, this shit's not content.
It was a mistake. Like we were talking about earlier. It was a mistake. It was a dumb mistake, very dumb mistake, but I'm glad that he reflected for a bit and then realized like, oh shoot, you know what I did do was messed up. Let me apologize. Cause you know, in the moment, like I think it's one of those things where like in the moment, like he didn't mean to blame everyone. Like he might have just done that just out of a reflex. Like, oh my gosh, like look how they're doing me. I was just trying to make some content. But then he sat there, thought about it, and he's like, okay, you know what I did was wrong. And he apologized. So I say it's good that he did do that. And I think he'll be fine.
On a real side note, while we wrap this up, I think the funniest thing about this, and Tev, you'll love this one, is that the whole reason or the person who hired Corey to do this was our dear friend Aim High.
There's no way.
Yes, bro. It was Aim High was in like I seen it in Rage's video talking about Corey. This whole thing was organized. Aim High was the one who was organizing the caretakers, and that's what they said in the recent video. And I thought that was the funniest thing of all time. So that is this is all because of Aim. Shout out Aim, man. Go to
The Aim effect, bro.
Just
the Aim effect.
a rare miss, Aim. A rare miss. Not gonna lie, a rare miss with this one.
I'm very interested to see who Aim brings next to Rage's care. Oh my gosh, that had me crying, dude. But I found that shit out. But
incredible work. So now we're out of the stupid shit neck of the woods. We can talk about the lighthearted topics to round off the day. Our good friend Cinn has been popping off recently, and for different reasons. This one a little bit unconventional. She posted a picture the other day, captioned "It's hot out." You know, full disclaimer: Cinn she's a lovely lady. She's a beautiful woman, and she presented herself in full beauty with these pictures. It's her by the pool. Shit,
it is hot out in Austin.
This shit, it is hot out in Austin for sure. This shit blew up. I have never seen a picture do numbers like this. As we are looking at it right now, it has 240,000 likes and almost 15 million views. 15 million views for a picture is some shit that and I'm not joking about this. I don't think I've ever seen this outside of like Obama posting some shit, or like that one Ellen DeGeneres picture at the Oscars. I have never seen a picture hit 14, or like K-pop shit, obviously. But I've never seen a picture hit 14 million just from like a content creator posting a picture. Like I said, Cinn is a lovely woman. She's been blowing up this year. But I have to know you guys' opinions on why did this blow up? Obviously, and we talked about it, Cinna has a very like girl next door, very like calm, cool, collected energy. She is never one that presents herself as like sexy in any kind of way. She has like more like that, you know, you didn't know she was as attractive as she was until she showed up at the dance at like a Disney movie and you're like, whoa, who's that girl? But it was like Cinna the whole time. I like get that she has that. Like people are in a frenzy for Cinna recently. So like what am I not seeing? Because that's like my homegirl. That's like a little sister kind of vibe. What am I not seeing that the people are seeing where they're just up in arms about our good friend?
I think it's the first time that people really see her in that like sexual light. I think that's what it is. I think since she doesn't present herself as like, oh, I'm this like girl, and she's not like showing her body off all the time. Like this is the first time she's kind of doing that. So a lot of people are, you know, up in arms about it and going crazy. 15 mil is insane.
15 million is crazy.
Or it's the first time she's really like presented herself like this. So a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, ooh.
Yeah, I mean, I think Tev said it perfectly. I mean, Cinna is, you know, I've known about and known Cinna for a little bit of time now, like for some years. And, you know, she's always presented herself, you know, she has a great personality, a great streamer, and she is kind of like you said, the girl next door type of vibe until you see her at the prom. Like, I think that's the perfect way to explain it. Like, I genuinely, I think that like I've always seen Cinna playing games on stream, doing like little segments. And then now obviously as she's gotten more popular and more eyes on her, you know, obviously people are very attached to her personality. And then, yes, once when she is, you know, seemingly showing more confidence and stuff like that into herself, it shocks a lot of people, which is great. You know, I think a lot of people should show, you know, if they're feeling good, men, like even my boys here, you know what I'm saying? If you feeling good, man, post a light skin thirst, whatever you need.
Yeah, take the shirt off.
Yeah.
Take the shirt off.
Shake your dreads. Shake your dreads.
Man, I've been seeing Tev, man, the progression updates and everything too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, this is you know, great to see. It just seems like I seen, you know, we'll get to the clip. You know, she said she was feeling more confident in herself, and you know, she was timid to post. And like I said before, I go on my story and do a light skin in the you know what I'm saying, the sun and everything, like bathing in the sun. I think the same thing. So it is a lot of views though. To be, I mean, said the same thing when I was like 100K, because like I get like 100K likes on like Instagram and stuff like that. But I was like, oh wow, okay, yeah, I do see a lot of people, you know, I do see a lot of people obviously showing love to this post. Now with that, there is unfortunately a strange side to that now with more and more eyes.
The Goon Lords, of course they were.
There was one guy, oh my god. He messaged me, Cinna, please don't get skinny. I love the way that you look thick. And his previous message to me was, I'm gooning to you. Please die, okay? I'm sorry, die. You're just a gross person. Like, I'm not doing anything for you. You're just gross, bro. I said, ew, it's so gross. It was so gross, bro. People are gross. I don't understand. So, listen, I just want to say, you know what I mean? All that to be said, you know, hate on the fitness journey all you want. If you don't like this, that's okay. Because at the end of the day, you won't believe who messaged me yesterday and said, Cinna, would you be down to do a fitness video?
Oh shit, I don't even know.
Like as a girl, sometimes you can't just post whenever you're confident because people will just take it and use it as goon material. Yeah. Like I think that's that's absolutely disgusting.
Not for nothing. That's like I don't want to call it like a self-inflicted wound, and like hear me out what I'm about to talk about, but it's like there are people out there that like Cinna, where she is feeling confident in herself. She wants to present herself as like more feminine. She wants to present herself as sexy because like we're grown ass adults. Like you want to be sexy, you want to be physically attractive, you want to look hot, and like she has been getting recent attention for like how hot she is, and she's like, well, you know, like that's nice. Like I feel good about myself in the position that I'm in. Like it's good to feel that way. There's not a soul out there that doesn't like being told that they're fine as hell. But then there are people that, you know, have monetized that recently, obviously, like with OnlyFans, like on the come up, with sex work on the come up and stuff like that being such a big thing. It's unfortunate that women like Senna who just like enjoy how they look or whatever, they kind of get the negative effect. And like I'm pro sex work, I'm pro like whatever. You can do whatever you want if you're getting it back that way. But it comes with the unfortunate side effect of like everyone is going to see a content, like a woman who does content, anytime she presents herself that way, it's going to turn into like, oh, you're going that way now, huh? Because you know it's an easy buck, huh? Oh, you can't be, you can't just be what they call modest. You can't keep it modest, huh? You want to start. It's like, no, like if she want to be sexy, she gonna be sexy. Like it's the same with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm feeling fine, nigga, you gonna see it. You gonna see this shirt come off, twin. Like I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. Like if someone's complimenting me. If I was getting 14 million views for a picture, nigga, my dick would be out. I'm getting active. I'm getting active. You can't give me no attention. You know, I'm joking, but it sucks that, you know, these people feel like they have access to her because she presented herself as sexy. They automatically have the idea that they can treat her or talk to her the same way that they would treat or talk to like an OnlyFans model who does that as their job. That's like their job to farm that kind of attention, where she's just doing it because she, you know, she likes the way she looks. It is kind of a bummer that is the case.
Yeah, it sucks. I feel like a lot of female streamers have to deal with that, where it's like they just want to play a game or two, you know, they post a little selfie. Then dudes are talking crazy, like, oh my gosh, like they're talking to them like they're an OF girl or a P star, you know? It sucks, but hey, W.
Yeah, congrats
W for her.
Congrats
W, like fitness journey and stuff. I've been seeing it. There was a clip. It was Bradley Martin's gym, and I was just like, dude, that's fire.
Bro, she deadlifted 225 off the strength. I was like, God damn.
Bro,
that's pretty strong for just raw dogging it.
Muscles, bro.
That's impressive.
She's cooking, bro.
That's impressive.
Shout out Cinnamon. But those weirdos online.
That inspires me. I'm really about to get my fitness in, bro. I'm actually locked in now, bro.
Yeah, we can't. If Senna's getting fit, we can't lag behind. It's a light skin year. We're up. The Klay Thompson, Megan Thee Stallion news. We're back. Light skins are real back for real.
Yeah, I'm crying, bro.
We're back for real. But you know who has the worst PR team of all time and continues to struggle? A certain Indian team from PUBG. So PUBG, they recently had it's part of the World Cup. If you don't know about the World Cup, it's a Saudi Arabian event that they're trying to host where every major game gets to play for like massive amounts of money. Think the World Cup for like soccer, or for football, and just apply it to like a bunch of video games. They're trying to put it on and trying to make it more entertaining, which is like cool, but then there's some like ethical concerns with where the money's coming from, yada yada yada. A whole other ethical concern is that this team from India who plays on PUBG Mobile recently qualified for that World Cup, and it is Team Aryan. You know, like the World War II thing. Like the blue-eyed blonde thing? Yeah, that Team Aryan. And the controversy here is that two of the team members have taken that quite literally and have named themselves Aryan and Hitler. Let's just let that sink in for a minute. There is a team full of Indians named Team Aryan, and two of their members are Aryan and Hitler.
It's so crazy that they're not even close.
Yeah, how did that make it through?
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait, so this is Team India. I'm like trying to figure out the things, because like obviously I know, like, so that's their just usernames and stuff, like, or that's their like their online.
Yes.
Is this a real? Dude?
No, it's
like,
real.
There's no
Cyrax, Devotee, Hitler, Aryan, and Vishu 77. Yeah, I find it so dumb because it's Aryan.
I'm sorry, bro. Like,
it's Aryan, but none of them are like blonde hair, blue eyes.
Yeah, I don't know what I just don't understand the thought process. And maybe like they were not taught the same things that we were in high school or something like that. But like World War II was like World War II. It was a world event. Everyone literally was involved in some form or another. So I feel like anybody at any stage of competition, like from the moment they made their username, from the moment they got into a tournament, from the moment that they were playing against somebody else, from the moment that they were like in Discord calls, at any single point in time, somebody could have been like, hey, what the fuck's up with your guys' name though?
Okay, I think context. I looked up Aryan Indian meaning, and it says, in the context of India, the term Aryan primarily refers to a group of Indo-European people who migrated into the Indian subcontinent, bringing with them the blah, 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 blah. But the word Aryan is derived from blah, 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 and it's like signified as noble or respectful. So maybe that's what it might mean.
One of the nigga's name is Hitler, bro. The nigga's name is Hitler.
I'm trying to fix the Indian PR, bro. I'm trying to fix the PR, bro. I'm trying to fix the PR,
Hitler in India.
Yeah, what's Hitler in Sanskrit? What's that gonna be,
bro?
That makes no sense. You can't,
bro.
Meaning your way out of
Hitler,
it, bro.
in India. Wait, hold on. I looked up. This gotta be so cursed out. I looked up Hitler in India, and it says Hitler's hot in India. What does that even?
No, wait. What does that mean, bro? I'm trying to fix their PR, bro. I'm trying to help them, bro. They need a PR assistant, bro.
There is no world where this is fine.
Team Aryan, do y'all need a new PR assistant, bro? I'll help y'all, bro. Trust.
Bro, don't be associated with that, bro.
Anything else.
Y'all be good, bro.
Twin.
Y'all be good.
I thought
bro.
Hitler was a Jesus. This section. I thought it was like a worldwide ban on the name.
I think you can't name your baby Hitler.
You know what's crazy? The worst part about it is Hitler has like the coldest pose in that. Him and Devotee are going crazy in that.
Yo, I can't lie, bro. No, Devotee is tough. I can't lie, bro.
Aryan?
That shit up there.
Aryan?
Nah, that's the typical pose. That's the typical esports
Aryan?
pose.
Sideways gun?
That's a typical.
Sideways
that's
gun?
an esports pose. That's so common,
Bro, nah.
That's no
he's
motion.
really him, bro.
Devotee is that's my main guy. I can't lie.
Yeah, that one's tough. I can't lie. I would pose
this?
like that.
PUBG.
This is PUBG?
Yeah, it's PUBG Mobile.
PUBG Mobile.
Oh man,
Damn,
of course.
imagine playing and just getting killed by Aryan Hitler, bro.
Alright, yeah. All right.
I'm crying, bro.
Yeah,
Dude, dying to Aryan Hitler and Aryan, bro.
Yeah,
Insane.
Aryan is. What are we doing? What are we doing? And like the commentators have to say that, and it's Hitler from behind with the shotgun. You've never seen it. Hitler wins it for Team Aryan. Like, what are we like? This is
Hitler with the smoke. He's going in for the play.
This is
like,
this is a nightmare. It's a nightmare scenario. This is. It's clearly like we're joking about, but like, what the fuck are we doing? Like,
yeah, no, it's stupid. I think it's funny to laugh at. It definitely is, but I think they're stupid. At least if that was their intentions too. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, everything's content.
Hopefully this has a deeper meaning, bro. Hopefully this stuff means like. Hopefully, this has a deeper meaning, man. I hope. No, I highly doubt it.
They took the Corey to you approach to fucking PUBG Mobile, apparently.
Man,
hey, bro. Now people are gonna be tuned in. Bro.
It's a worldwide language, bro. The worldwide language, man.
Well, in better news and in wrapping the podcast up for today, some lighthearted shout out to Ludwig for putting on a very successful 3v3 basketball tournament. Had a lot of people
Ludwig,
involved.
there's 3 of us right here, man.
I know. The fact that Maya didn't want me on the team, listen, I'm not hurt. I'm just a little disappointed. I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous at all. I'm not super upset that I didn't get to play basketball. There's a ton of people involved. Obviously, Maya was involved. Maya Higa, friend of ours. They had FaZe Clan involved. They had Ludwig had his own team, the unpaid interns. They had a bunch of people involved. It was artists. Sunkist was there. Kason was involved. I think FaZe went undefeated, and they actually it was not particularly close. Like, if you guys look at clips from it, the game itself, there might have been like 5 hoopers total, like people that have even played organized ball. Like, Yugi and Arky were there. I thought they were going to do more, but
I seen Maya Higa deep from 3. Like, I seen her.
She's cold. She's really like that, even though she got dropped. You know, even though she got dealt with by yours truly. But no, she can really hoop, even though they also got last place. Ooh. Damn. Her and Ludwig, they were the 2 teams that got last. FaZe went undefeated. It wasn't even close because they actually had everybody there like played some form of organized basketball outside of like Lacey, and Lacey actually has a clip. He can shoot pretty decently.
Lacey played in I seen him as a jet playing.
Oh really?
He was AAU, right?
Yeah, he had a 3 on him.
He was cooking up before he was cooking the burgers, bro.
That. Yeah, I remember he was skinnier when he was back when he was a kid.
That's not difficult at all. But yeah, shout out to Ludwig for putting on a very successful event. That was very cool.
Yeah, Luka Doncic was not there.
Luka Doncic was not there. He did send him a message that was pretty decent. And then to follow it up, he gets one-upped by his girlfriend once again. Cutie Cinderella had another event in which they had the Icons concert. That's a yearly thing that she does.
Yes,
it's very cool. She has a bunch of streamers and content creators perform musical numbers, and all in hopes to raise money for charity. It's also a thing that she did for her mom who passed away. Is a very like beautiful thing. She puts it in her honor, and I think they raised at least or over $100,000 for a bunch of different animal. Like I know Alveus was one of them, but I think that there's like Austin Pets Alive, a bunch of charities that benefit animals. There might have been some human charities, some like decent causes there, but just wanted to shout those out. It's not always all bad. It's not always like the freakiest, craziest drama. Sometimes people just put really good events on and everybody has a good time. Extra Emily came out in low-rise jeans and was shaking ass to Big Sean, and I think we can all be appreciative of that for her ass or lack thereof. And that's it. That's it for Poggers news. Unless there's anything that I missed. Is there? Oh, well, I mean, the only other thing that we just saw, and this just happened today, is Conor McGregor's penis got leaked.
Oh my God.
By Azalea Banks. Oh. And that's just the most insane shit we've ever seen. But I don't really know how to make a comment out of that. Conor McGregor, you're just kind of out of your mind. We don't.
Bro, he put a caption apparently to her that said lifting weights. And that was and he just
he had dick out lifting. Oh yeah, I didn't see it.
Nah, so he
I don't want to look at it. I mean, I've seen the
for journalism's sake, right? I'm on Twitter, and the pic got leaked. MMA Twitter, whatever. It said lifting weights, and he sent a meat pic, bro.
I would never think he would be talking to Azalea
Banks. Like that's the part that's blowing me.
I think it's just the coke brain, bro. He's got to hop off the coke and hop back in the ring, or like. I don't know.
Who the fuck is that guy?
He should. I don't think he's even capable of going back to MMA. I'm not going to lie.
I say, what's it called? It must have been like the Corey news, all that stuff must have been crazy. I didn't even know about that until just right now.
I don't think he's coming back.
I didn't like him anyway. Fuck that guy.
We got Peyton Talbot, bro. Am I right?
I don't watch UFC like that. So
we need new Frank, bro.
Yo, I'm crying, bro.
I wish I knew what any of these niggas are talking about, but. That's gonna wrap it up. Unless you guys have any other news.
Oh, Jack Boy's 2 amazing album.
The Sofago album, yeah.
Wait, I thought he delayed it because he had to jack more boys.
Bro, he jacked some more boys off the street like Sofago, and he actually made them good.
Yeah, he was jacking Sofago crazy.
I like Sofago, but ever since he joined Cactus Jack,
I didn't even listen to the album yet. I wanted to listen to Justin Bieber's album. I heard
Justin Bieber album's pretty good too.
I was scared. I was terrified. I thought he dropped. Like, I'm drunk right now. I'm gonna just drop an album just because I made one in 2 days. That's what I was terrified of. Like, but I heard it was good.
No, super decent. The Clips album's also pretty decent.
That's what I heard from Travis Scott, bro.
That's a reference to another song, by the way. It's ass, but it still is a reference to another song.
Big Sean.
Oh my god. Anyway, that's gonna wrap up. That's gonna wrap up the Parasocial Podcast, episode 3 or 4. We don't even know what this one is. I'm your bud Tevin. Exit us out gracefully.
Oh, Cameron with the K.
Yeah, Philly on Mars, man. Yo, what is that? Don't forget it, dog.
Don't forget the K. Cameron with the K.
He wants to be MF Doom so bad.
Hell no, bro. I want to be Netspin.
That's crazy. Anyway, subscribe to the Parasocial Podcast. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We'll have all those up pretty shortly. We have our logo finished up, so stop yelling at us about what the fuck the picture is. We have the logo now, so leave us alone.
Has anybody yelled at us?
Yeah, I got a couple of DMs like, what the hell's the logo about? I was like, we're working on it as a placeholder. So now we have it. It's officially done. We appreciate you guys. We appreciate all the love and everything you guys have done, watching and supporting it. So thank you. We'll see you next week. And remember, don't send your meat to Azalea Banks.